Christmas internets, and it's time for another Diaries of a Newbie YouTuber. But I'm not sure how much longer I can get away with using that title, because this is the year anniversary pretty much. Friday will be the anniversary for the channel, so I'm thinking I'm going to have to rename this segment, maybe just keep it as Week in Review, or maybe Diaries of a Second Year YouTuber? I don't know. I'd love your comments and feedback in the comments below, as always. So let's get on with this week. It is Monday the 19th of December 2016, and I managed to get 6 whole videos done, so jolly good to me. The first one was the unboxing for Tyrants of the Underdark, which was an early Christmas present / late birthday present. I've had a couple of games so far. It looks interesting. It combines deck building with area control. Two of my favourite mechanics, so great to see those controlled. And I'm a fan of D&D, so nice to see it set in that world, although I don't know the Underdark to the degree that this goes into. Next, there was Murder at Blood Mansion. This is a little light card game, very heavy on luck, where you're trying to figure out who the killer is, find the weapon, and gather evidence in order to successfully accuse them. It's sort of like Clue, but without the roll and move, or Cluedo, so if you're interested in that, do have a look. Then there was Battle Goats. Now this is a super cute little game, kind of just about flipping cards and comparing scores. Where your cards are depends on how strong they are. And there's an element of memory, of remembering where people's cards are and stuff. Definitely works better with more such cute little artwork in this, and will work well for younger ages. So check that out if that's interesting. What was there next? Oh, exciting! There was my new collaborative effort, Review Wars. Now, there will be more of this coming in the future, and hopefully this first one will be very successful. The nature of Review Wars is I wanted a show where I could get reviewers from other channels in and be working more as a community to produce content and to give a varied look at opinions for you, the viewers, and also to help promote some other YouTubers out there and kind of cross-promote our audiences a bit. So that was the nature of this show. The idea is that they come on, they pitch a game that's the best in a category, and this time we were looking at the best game for 2016. So there are 4 nominations, and you then vote on which of those nominations is the best, and then I'll announce the winner in roughly a week's time. So I'm very excited about this. I hope it'll kick off well, and I hope we'll start getting lots of people wanting to contribute and actually having to say, look, it's kind of first come first served, or, you know, okay, you were in it last week, so we're going to give someone else a chance this week, although it won't be weekly, probably at the most bi-weekly. The next one is going to be in the new year now. I'm going to have a bit of a break for the Christmas period, because, you know, beautiful Christmas tree, festive, yay. So yeah, there was that. And then just up today, I'm not sure where I've put the box, but I actually had 2 reviews go up. Again, I'm trying something new. I want to be doing that with the channel. I want to always be pushing to try and do new things and improve the channel. And I'd love to get feedback on, like, the idea of Review Wars, and also on this, which is that I've done 2 reviews for the same game. Now, one is my normal format review, which is an in-depth review looking at components, artwork, gameplay, what is good, what isn't good. And the other one is just like a quick summary, kind of, you know, just a few minutes, yeah, this game will appeal to these people type thing. So I'm kind of doing this thinking, some people have said my videos are too long, and I definitely see in the analytics on YouTube, like the average length of video watched, I think, was it like 3 minutes? Yeah, that's how much of my videos get watched on average, is just 3 minutes. And yet I'm doing like 20 to 30 minute videos all the time. So doing these like shorter 2 to 3 minute videos in the hope that people will watch the whole thing, they'll share them, it'll be more what people want, is my fingers crossed hope. And if they still want the long one, I'm still doing the long one. And if they watch the short one and then want to see more of why I've said that, they can watch the long one, is my thinking. So I know a couple of other channels are doing this who I really admire. You've got Dan from Game Boy Geek. He's been doing it for a while now. I don't know how successful it's been for him, but he does a great job on his channel, and I admire that, and I think that's a good reason to kind of follow suit and do the same. And I've seen the same with a few smaller channels where they tend to only do the short review actually. But I kind of thought, yeah, I'll give this a go. It's something new to try, so I'd love your feedback. Then what else we got to talk about? Ooh, I had a surprise arrival that unfortunately I had to pay big duty fees on, but it was Hero Realms complete with 5 character packs. So that was exciting. I'm a big Star Realms fan, and it's one of my favourite deck builders, one of my favourite 2-player games. So I was really pleased to get this. Just a shame about the cost involved, but hey, I'm not too upset. It's a fantastic little game. So far, it's pretty much just Star Realms, but I still need to do a lot more plays on it before I will have any videos coming up, but there will be videos for it. And then what else have we got? Oh yes, along with that came Star Realms Promo Pack 1 cards. You can see I've already opened this. I did film that, and you'll be able to see that in the next few weeks. I still need to do the editing. I've got so much editing I need to do this week for the videos this week, and then there's going to be some coming out over the holidays. Not a huge amount, but just a few. So it's just a little pack of cards just to change the game up a little. 15 cards. So that's a nice little thing that arrived. And then I had a question actually following the arrival of Hero Realms. Brian asked, when is it getting a UK retailer release? So I did follow up with the publisher on this, and they were nice and quick to reply with that it should be very soon. So we're expecting sort of end of January, early Feb, you'll be able to buy this in stores in the UK. So if you do have any questions, let me know and I will give you answers as best as I can. It can be about the channel, it could be about games, publishers, and I'll just do the hard work of trying to get hold of an answer for you. So let's move on to the figures then. I know that's a big thing for a lot of people who watch this, and obviously there's a lot to be looking at because we're very close to the anniversary, so it's a big milestone. And we've hit quite a few milestones this week. It's been a very good week. We've got the competition going, we're coming to the end on that, but it's still going at the moment. So exciting to see what's happening. So Facebook, we're at 47 weeks and 2,170 likes. So huge increase as we've seen in all the figures. Well, I say huge increase, a big increase on what the growth was last week. So I'm really pleased with the figures across the board this week. So let's move on. Twitter, 50 weeks we've had Twitter presence and 9,242 followers. So again, that big increase, really loving it, really enjoying this kind of, rush of growth going on right now. It's fantastic. I know it's not going to last, but I'm absolutely loving it. You can see I'm smiling, cheek to cheek, or ear to ear as the saying goes. So yeah, just absolutely loving what's going on at the moment with the channel. YouTube, 52 weeks, give or take. As I say, Friday is the anniversary, and I will be doing an update. But we've hit all of this year's targets, so that's great, and I thank every single one of you who's watched a video, commented on a video, commented or watched a tweet or post on Facebook or whatever. Every single bit of interaction or support you've given the channel, I really appreciate it. And I know I've already done a few posts out into the social media sphere recently saying thank you, because one of the big things we hit this week was our goal for views. So anyway, let's get to the figures. So 3,306 subscribers, really good. We'd already hit our year mark last week with the 3,000, and it's nice to see we're still continuing to grow so that when the competition ends there isn't going to be that drop back and we're not going to fall below where we wanted to be with the year end. So I don't think that's going to happen. I think we're going to be nice and safe past our year end mark there. Then views 102,853, and oh, pardon me, and still with like 4 days to go. I'm absolutely astounded. I did not think I was going to hit this 100k. I thought, oh, maybe, but you know, there's so much to do. The views this week, we've gained 8,000 views in the last week. 8,000. That's 4 times the norm, and just hugely above what we would normally see. I did put a plea out into social media to get views, and it worked. It worked beyond my wildest dreams. You know, I was like, oh, we're just slightly off, you know, 600 more. If we can just get 600 more in the next week. And we got like 2,000. So, you know, thank you to everyone who's viewed. And I do hope that you've enjoyed the content as well, and will continue viewing. But either way, you've helped me reach that 100,000 views, over 100,000, 102,000 views, nearly 103 in my first year of having the channel, and that is a huge achievement, and I'm really pleased, and I'm just so grateful to all of you for helping me reach that and being a part of this experience for me, because the community is a big part of this, interacting with that community, talking to them, giving back to them with the competitions. You know, that is what's making this job, and it is my job, the best job I've ever had and could ever imagine having, and it's all because of you guys, so thank you. Yeah, so competition, Toucan Win That Game is still going on. We've got like 2 days left now, so we're right on the edge. I don't know how much more we're going to have happen in those 2 days. There does tend to be a bit of a jump towards the end, but I'm not sure we will see that. But we're doing well. 1,646 people have entered this competition, so we have now surpassed the last competition on total numbers, so that's really good. That's what we want to see, that, you know, more and more people are coming to the channel and seeing what's going on with the channel and being involved with the channel. So yeah, what has driven these figures? Let's talk about that quickly before I say goodbye. Well, the views is kind of the thing I'm really focusing on these days. It used to be subscribers, now it's more so the views. Obviously the competition is doing a lot of this, but my top 10 video has been hugely popular. I never dreamed it would be so popular. It's already my most viewed video, and this tells me I need to do more top 10 videos, frankly. I mean, I know when I first was getting into gaming years ago now, I started by, I didn't want to sit and watch a detailed review of a single game. The top 10 videos were the way I got a nice good overview of the hobby, of what was out there, what I wanted to look into more. And why I didn't remember that when I was doing the channel, starting the channel and thinking to do that, I don't know. But this has reminded me of it, that top 10 videos are a great thing for a channel to do, and I need to do more of them. So I don't know, I'm starting to think about what I'm going to do, but I don't know yet what it is. I do know that I want to do my top 100 games at some point, but I've been working on that list since I started doing the channel, frankly, and it keeps changing, and I just can't get it finalised. Maybe when I get round to doing a Kickstarter, I'll have that as a stretch goal, because it is proving really difficult to do. Other than that, top 10 videos, I mean, it is Toucan Play That Game, so I feel 2-player games might be a logical next one, but I don't know that there are that many 2-player only games that I really like, and I'm unlikely to have games in my top 10 list overall that wouldn't play 2 players, so it'd kind of just be my top 10 list. I'm not really sure what to do that, but if you have any opinions or thoughts on what you think should be my next top 10, do let me know. So yeah, that did really well. That had over 2,000 views, and then Adrenaline, my review of that, had over 1,000 views. So those have both done really well, and that's been a big part of the boost. Otherwise, it's just been people checking out lots of different videos, which is great. That's what I want to see, and I'm thankful to all of you, as I say, for doing that. I do know that obviously both of those most viewed, people are getting entries into the giveaway for viewing. So I think that is driving a lot of those views. I have had a look at the figures, and it's about a quarter of the views on each of those videos. So it's an interesting thing that the giveaway is getting some people to view, but those some people viewing it is then causing more people to find it through other means. So that's kind of an interesting thing going on, that I'm liking to see, that I can go, oh yeah, so that's how many have come from the giveaway. And the giveaway is, by getting the views, it's causing it to get more views. It's one of these rich get richer things, it really is. Anyway, I've been yabbering on for way too long. This is going to be a really long Diaries video, and I'm sorry for that. But there's just one last thing to say, and that is, of course, I wish you all a fantastic Christmas, a happy new year, and great games to all, and to all great games.